Good morning, everyone. This is Doug Campbell with Right Way Options with your morning market preparation video for December 18th, 2017. Well, I hope everyone had a great weekend. Everyone is all rested up and ready to go. It looks like the bulls are all fired up this morning. With the promise of the tax reform bill passing today in Congress, the bulls are all cranked up, full of energy and ready to rock and roll. This morning we are looking at a gap up, a massive gap up of well over 100 points. And you can see right now the Dow is expected to open right around this area right here. And that's going to put us only a couple hundred points from that really big round number up there, that 25,000. And, you know, when I was suggesting the possibility of that down in here, you probably all thought I was just nuts. And rightfully so, you could have easily thought that. But when you look at a market like this and you see a big round number like that, you can just expect that that is going to just serve like an electromagnet. It's going to pull and pull and pull on those prices and tried to bring it up there. It looks like that's where we're headed. Now, I certainly wouldn't suggest that it's going to happen today, but I think with the big round of earnings that we've got coming, some of the big companies reporting this week, we definitely will have the rocket fuel necessary to propel those bulls right on up to that level. So keep an eye on that. Anyone caught short, anyone in a short position, they're going to experience tremendous pain today. There's just no way around it. They are going to get flat run over. So be careful. Now, also be careful anytime we gap up to a market high. We have to be prepared for the potential. We don't want to chase the potential of a full-on reversal, kind of like what happened here. We gapped up to that new high and bam, just hit a reversal. So you want to be careful not to chase into a market like this. Don't get caught up in the morning drama and just rush into the market. Make sure we actually see some follow-through buying going on. We don't want to get caught chasing into the gap up and then just seeing the sell-off that comes directly after that. Also, be prepared for whipsaw price action. Whipsaws are really nasty for, any traders, except, very quick day traders. A whipsaw, we can gap up, open up here in the morning, whip down, and these can be very violent moves. I mean, within a few minutes, whip way down, turn around and whip right back up, and sometimes whip back down. So those kind of whips like that can be really challenging, particularly for new traders that aren't expecting them. They could buy in, all of a sudden the market whips lower, they get stopped out, whips back up, and then they are watching this stock continue to go up, and they got whipped out in a quick move. So always be watchful of those whipsaws around market top areas like this where we're reaching out for new record highs. So last Friday, the only market that made a new record high was the Qs. Qs popping up there, showing lots of strength. This morning, it's also gapping sharply higher, and looks like more record highs across the board are in play. SPY gapping up this morning, looks like it will be gapping up, breaking out to a new record high this morning. And IWM is even showing strength this morning. Really positive, bullish moves here across the board in the market. So make sure, be careful here. Expect some quick price action, potentially a little bit more volatility in these moves, bigger price swings intraday. So watch for that. If we take a look at the VIX, VIX down here, we're below that sub 9, or not sub 9, but sub 10 print, and looking lower this morning. We could gap to a new record low in the VIX. I wouldn't be at all surprised by that. So watch that closely. We could easily drop below a 9 handle here on the VIX. No fear in this market whatsoever. All bulls all the time. So hang on for the ride. If we take a look at T21, 22, I mentioned last week that this dip that we had, this interesting dip that we had, could definitely send us higher and or fuel us higher. And my goodness, looks like we're going to go from down here to up here in just a real quick move. So be cautious, be careful, don't chase. Trade wisely. Make sure your trades are fully planned and that you understand exactly what it is that you're doing when you move in, so that you're not left without a plan. In the heat of the moment, that's not when you want to be planning your trade. You want to plan those trades prior to jumping in. So let's take a quick look here on the economic calendar. Economic calendar this morning, we only have one thing that's really of importance here, the housing market index. That has seen some recent growth. It's like the housing market has just all of a sudden woken up here a little bit, and new home sales coming in. So we're expecting a nice strong number here in the housing market. And then all we have is some bond announcements for the rest of the day. So nothing much past that housing number to really move us around. Let's keep in mind that we have a pretty sizable group of earnings coming out this week. Now today there's only about 11 companies reporting earnings. A couple that may be worth noting is Lennar. With housing being so strong, Lennar is expected to report here before the bell. You might want to keep an eye on that. And then this CCRC has been in a nice bullish move, nice run, and broken out above this resistance. So breaking out, holding it as support, showing more signs of moving higher. Might be worth keeping an eye on CCRC this morning as well. But then we've got, a big group of earnings coming the rest of the week. They're all spaced out. They're not all at once. But those earnings could be substantial. We have earnings from FedEx tomorrow, Carnival Cruise tomorrow, Micron Energy and Red Hat. General Mills and Bed Bath & Beyond coming. I think they're on Wednesday. CarMax and ConAgra and Nike and Cintas and stuff coming on Thursday. So we might just get quite a little bit of volatility this week as a result. That might be just the energy that those bulls need to push us higher into that 25,000 mark. So kind of keep an eye on that. We may have just what we need to move us forward, into this week and right into Christmas. So everyone, I want to wish you all a great day. And if this is the first time you've seen this information, please do me a favor. Click on that subscribe button on YouTube, the follow me button on Facebook. And of course, I really love it when you click those thumbs up buttons. It only takes a second. If you feel like it's worthy, if you're watching the video, just click that thumbs up button. It helps me a lot. And always feel free to drop a comment. And I do appreciate those. And I do read them all and try to respond to those that require a response anyway. Everyone, I want to wish you the best day ever. I hope you all have great profits by the end of the day. Take care, and I will talk to you all very, very soon. Have a good one.